Good morning, guys. It's been a while since I did a end of the day type thing. So I'm going to show you what I do when I'm ready to take out my dentures. I've had these in since yesterday around 10 a.m. So almost 24 hours, but it's time to soak them while I finish getting ready for my day. So I'm third shift, but I don't go to sleep. Like when I get home, I act like I would be working first shift. So I have to get my daughter ready for school, and then I have a whole bunch of errands that I run, and that type of stuff. So anyway, first thing that I do is I rinse my mouth out with some warm water, not hot, just warm. That kind of like loosens everything up a little bit because my dentures are still in there pretty tight. I use the secure adhesive. I just got a new 2-pack. I did my nail or my eyelashes, so don't mind the black all over me. I washed my hands, but apparently it's not coming off. So let's take these out. I put way too much on because my tube was like basically empty. So when I squeezed it, I squeezed way too much on. So then I'm just going to run those under some water. Again, warm water while I take the rest out. Same thing, throw those in the water. And then to get rid of all the extra gunk in my mouth, my tongue brush. That's it for the lower. Rinse that out. And then the upper, I still have a bunch over there. See? And that's basically all that's in my mouth. Most of it comes off with the denture. I just go back through. It's very massaging. I love it. So then what I've been using lately is this stuff. I talked about it in a previous video. I like it. So I do 2 pumps of this, and then I still use this to kind of massage it through my gums. Whoops. Oh my gosh. That was embarrassing. Anyway, realities of dentures. Nice and clean. Okay, and then my next step is I take my dentures, and since there's still some of that on there, I will take a silicone brush and just scrape that off. It comes off super easy with this. That I am not putting down my sink, because even though it disintegrates in water, which I've done multiple times, when I soak them, there is like no residue left. But since I have so much on this denture right now, I'm just gonna put that to the side. So anyway, I scrape all that off as best as I can. And then I will just take my denture brush and scrape the rest off. Of course, it's not all going to come off, but the majority of it does. I do that with the upper and the lower. Then my next step is to put them in my ultrasonic cleaner. So this is my Grwm ultrasonic cleaner. I got them in there like that, so they're nice and covered. They'll be covered by the water. And then I pour some water in. Now, an important thing is, first off, don't go over the max fill line. Just make sure your dentures are covered. And the second thing is, with an ultrasonic cleaner, make sure that you do not have it plugged in until after you put the water in. So put the water in, then plug it in. Then I add my tablets, and I use 2. I don't know why. I also use warm water. So I'll put those in, and then I'll turn it on. Hopefully this doesn't make a really strange sound, but I will let that run. I do 2 cycles, and then I clean my dentures. Okay, so it's done doing its 2 cycles. Now what I'll do is I will get my denture brush again, and using the solution from out of the cleaner, I just brush my teeth. I always make sure I go down, and then I scrub them. And I found that the ultrasonic cleaner actually does make them a heck of a lot cleaner. So that's what I do. I just brush them, and then I rinse them, and then I'll be back to put them in my mouth again. All clean. I make sure that I dry my dentures. I use these cute little microfiber towels, and I dry them real good. And then I put my secure on. To spread the adhesive around, I go back to my little silicone tool. Either side works. I just prefer to use the pointy side because it gets it into all those little spaces that I need it to cover. More like want it to cover. I don't need it to cover anything. I just prefer to use adhesive because it makes me feel better about being out in public. It makes my teeth feel like they're natural. So I just do this. I don't need any glue in the palate part, but I always end up getting a little bit there because I wipe off the nozzle. And I just wipe off any excess. And I bump them together. I didn't drop it. And then I start with my lower. I don't push it down, not all the way. And then I go on to my upper. Make sure it's lined up. And then I bite. So they're in there. Now I just wait about 10-15 minutes before I go to eat or drink anything. Sometimes I don't wait that long. It all depends on how tightly and secure they feel. Secure. Anyway, that is how I get ready in the morning. Also with the ultrasonic cleaners, make sure that before you empty them out, you unplug them. Just a helpful little tip there. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.